To remain updated with the latest business news, click on the bell icon.
Now, if you were interested in gaming, gone are the days when you had to invest in a big gaming rig. Of course, you still can, and we will get to that later. But now laptops and even tablets have gotten so powerful, even your phones have gotten so powerful that a lot of them can give you almost console-like experiences whilst gaming. Now, a gaming laptop is quite different from a traditional laptop. Why? I'll tell you what are the things that make it so special and why you should invest in one if you're interested in gaming, even if you're a noob gamer and even if you're a pro gamer. That just determines how much money you spend. But the question is, what makes gaming laptops so cool? Because they need to be cool, literally, if you're going to be indulging in some crazy levels of gaming on it. And there's a lot of ways in which you can actually use a gaming laptop for things other than gaming as well. For instance, if you're into video editing or photo editing, I think the gaming laptop gives you the perfect sort of mix between portability and performance. Take the HP Omen 16 for example. We've been using it for a while, a very recent launch from HP, and it is very good looking. So if you look at a laptop like the Omen 16, it is built for gaming enthusiasts. For example, it actually has some interesting thermals, a fantastic fan and windpipe technology. It's also got the 11th gen Intel Core processor and an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 30 series. Now, the Omen 16 is literally 16 inches. It's got an IPS panel that can go up to, I think, 165 Hz of refresh rate. Now, that's no mean feat. If you're playing a battle royale game or you're playing one of those shooting games, a high refresh rate is very important. These lights out here are customizable. You can actually choose which light you want where, so it gives you that really cool sort of setup. You can choose different regions for that sort of lighting setup, and I really find that very cool. And it's got a very interesting three-way cooling system out here, which ensures that, well, this technology is patented by them, that it's actually, well, an exhaust and a sort of a vent, because it's going to be generating a lot of energy and dissipating a lot of energy, and that's what a gaming laptop like this does. Now, if you want to enjoy your gameplay, it's got to be a very immersive sort of an experience. And with this laptop, you have a QHD 165Hz IPS panel, a 3-meter-second response time, a low response time, and of course, it's flicker-free and color-accurate low blue light with a special technology that actually means it strains your eyes a lot lesser. Look, the main reason that someone would invest in a gaming laptop or a smaller device is portability. So if you're in the market for a gaming laptop, or you're buying someone in your family, your son or your brother or sister, well then look at portability. This at 16 inches, the fact is I can take it on the sofa while I'm sitting out there maybe without its peripherals, or I could even take it to my bedroom, I could take it to my study table here on the set, and I can still use it. Not only for gaming, guys, you have to also do some productivity tools on it as well if you're not becoming a pro gamer and making money out of it. And you can do a lot more on this laptop or a laptop. They have similar ones, rivals from Asus, ROG, Zephyr laptops. There's one really cool one which has a dual screen by them. A lot of them also have very high specifications when it comes to RAM, storage, and of course the processor. These things matter a lot, and the graphics card that comes with the laptop, that matters a lot as well. Well, do remember, if you're buying a gaming laptop and you're choosing it for portability and the fact that you can use it all over the house or wherever you're going and traveling, this is portable gaming power. It will last on a single charge for maybe 7 to 8 hours, 9 hours. Even the Asus ROG ones are quite interesting, and we're going to be reviewing them on other episodes of Tech Today. Let us know in the comment section if you're watching somewhere, or write to us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn if you're interested, especially in the peripherals and geeky stuff like graphic cards. But that is a big issue, because if you're just going there and gifting it to someone, this is going to come as is. There's not much customization over time that you can really do unless you've assembled it. That's why a lot of people buy gaming rigs or proper PCs, gaming PCs. You spend a lot more money, they're a lot more customizable, and with time, you can actually upgrade them, the same original investment that keeps reaping rewards over time. And that's a great way to actually start your gaming career, or, well, your tryst with gaming. I think the fact that this gives you one solution, well, a gaming laptop wins there. My 2 pence, I don't use a laptop much unless it's a big Zoom meeting with several participants and you want to find all of them on that screen, or you're doing some advanced video editing. Apart from that, I can manage very well with my tablet and of course a Magic Keyboard. That's how I get by with my day. And of course the 10% that I use my laptop, and then there's a little bit that I do on my phone as well. I think that manages to make the cut for me. But if I was a little more serious into gaming, and I'm not, then I would invest in a good gaming laptop. I think it's way better and more portable and perhaps takes up lesser space and energy than, well, a gaming PC. That said, I've always been into consoles, but before we talk about consoles or figure out what's happening in the metaverse, I also want to talk about gaming phones, because this is also another way in which you can get your gaming, well, urges satiated by not spending that much money. This is the Asus ROG Phone 5. The 5S is out as well, but we've been using this for a while and it's been quite popular over the past year. And it's quite interesting to use something like this as well. The chips on these phones are fantastic. They're flagship. They have interesting, nifty features around in terms of hardware and software that make them better than flagships if you're into gaming. For example, the Asus phones have Snapdragon 888 chipsets in them. Even last year, that's as good as, well, maybe a Samsung Galaxy Ultra or even an iPhone, even better than an iPhone in many aspects, for gaming at least. And then they have these hardware features that make it really cool. Now imagine some of their phones actually give you 18 GB of LPDDR5 RAM. Now that is stuff that video editors would be happy with, multitasking to another level in terms of peak overall gaming performance. Obviously they have good displays with 144Hz and maybe a touch sampling rate of even 300Hz on this phone. AMOLED displays, of course, which have been made by Samsung. But really the cool part is what's built for gamers. And the difference in actually picking up maybe a OnePlus phone or a Samsung phone, which are great phones under the hood as well, but they're not built for gaming. What this phone does is very interesting. So this phone actually has an air trigger control system and also now has 2 extra physical buttons, which actually make this phone a lot like a genuine console-like gaming experience. The buttons are interesting. It becomes quite a big clunky phone, but now you've bought it for gaming. It's under 70,000 rupees or around 50 to 70,000 rupees depending on what amount of RAM you want. And frankly, with this chipset and anything on the mobile store and the Google Play Store would actually give you a bunch of games, a lot of them for free, and with high performance as well. It also has these hidden rear touch sensors on the back cover, which also give you this sort of L2, R2 like trigger function. It just makes it like a game console controller. You can also use these as shortcuts when you're not gaming on the phone. Now, ROG phones are also famous for this Armoury Crate app, which gives you a lot of options to actually tweak system performance to absolute perfection. They have these really cool features. You can play around with haptic audio, and the haptic is really cool on this. A lot of cool AR sort of integrations as well. Well, there you go now. If your budget is 50 to 70,000 rupees, you want to replace your everyday smartphone, there are options in the market which are quite interesting when it comes to innovation as well. If your budget is over $1 lakh and you're also into weightlifting, well, then you have these big gaming laptops which do a lot more in the multimedia world. Remember, investing in these devices means you have better displays, more RAM, better processors, so it's better performance as well. And there are quite some few nifty, well, hardware and software hacks to make your gaming life and performance a whole lot easier.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.